Hi guys, my name is Jamie, and today I want to do something very random. Normally I do a devotion, but I don't have energy to do all of that work. So what I'm gonna do is read a Bible verse and try and explain in my very own words. No help of ChatGPT or anything. Ne? Explain in my own words what I understood by it. So we are reading from the book of Matthew. Let me just see. I think it was here. Yo, it's a long one, yo. Okay. Oh, it's not long. Sorry. So we're reading Matthew 9 Matthew 9 verse 35 to 38. Jesus went through all the towns and villages, teaching in their synagogues, proclaiming the good news of the kingdom and healing every disease and illness. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them because they were harassed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. Then he said to his disciples, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send out workers into his harvest field." Okay, so we should ask God to increase the number of workers, and by workers I'm understanding disciples, right? Because disciples are then sent out to carry out God's mission. And I think when you hear the word disciple, you feel scared. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm just a youth. But it's just God's love. I think we are called to showcase God's love. I feel like people must experience God, or at least a piece of God, through us. So it can be in very small ways. Maybe like be kind, be helpful, try to be gentle with others. I know it's difficult. Personally, I don't have patience, but it's all about making an effort to be better for the mission of God. It's bigger than us. So basically, the title of this verse is "The workers are few." The workers are few, and sometimes, even me sitting here, I can be explaining this message to someone else, but am I being a disciple? Do I have the fruits of the Holy Spirit? Am I patient? Am I kind? What's the other ones I know? But yeah, let me not lie. But yeah, either way, I just think that this is a nice verse. I was quite intimidated by it at first, and then I just really wanted to see how far I could go with my own little brain, because I feel like sometimes in this day and age of technology, it's just easy to run for help. But the Holy Spirit is there to guide us, and we need to lean more onto the Holy Spirit. I'm talking to myself, lean more onto the Holy Spirit and less onto Google and ChatGPT and basically technology. Before any of that, the Holy Spirit was there operating. So yeah, guys, I think the message, to sum it up, if you are a Christian or a believer, follower of Christ, and you consider yourself as well a disciple, or even if you don't, you're just a follower, I think that it's important that we say intentional prayers. We can literally ask God, please help me save more souls in the way that in the small things that I do every day. May people get to experience your love through me, Almighty Father. May I be a light in someone's life, Almighty Father. May I be proof that you exist, Almighty Father. You can also ask God to multiply the workers or the disciples, so there are more people to save more souls. But also it's just important to try and in every small thing that you do, whether it's let's say, because I'm very impatient, so let's say you're on the road and someone does something wrong and you are not wrong but the other person is. Instead of me going off as I normally would, I would then try to just remain calm and like move calmly and patiently. And those are things that I'm genuinely working on, and I think it starts with those small things. Once you can implement those small things, if someone else maybe just sees you handling a situation calmly or with grace, they'll be like, oh my gosh, Jimmy, like, how are you that calm? And I'll be like, I can't lie, it's just God, bruh. Like, it took me a long time to get here, but it's just God. And in that instance, that person that knew you as someone that used to crash out for small things now gets to experience the new version of you and is inspired to also maybe like grow in their faith. So wow, I'm surprised that I did that. Usually I do these notes and I get the help of ChatGPT, to be honest, but I'm so proud of myself for trying this out. Anyways guys, I hope you have a lovely